Good morning. Oh, look at that. Let's say that again. Good morning. Awesome. Welcome to Unity of Gaithersburg. I'm Reverend Edith Washington Woods. I'm so grateful. Like in this is well, it's not really gratitude month as of yesterday, but we can have gratitude every day, right? Yes. Yes. I want to welcome everyone who's here, those here in the sanctuary and in the sanctuary of your home, car, or wherever you're traveling. Hi. Welcome to our service. And is there anyone who is new or hasn't been here in a long time? Anyone? Okay, if you're new out there in the balcony, we call it live streaming, love streaming. If you could put it in the chat, that would be super awesome. I'll greet you when I get a moment. I'll say something, and anybody who likes to play with their phone, you can always get on our YouTube channel or Facebook page and greet anybody that you would like to greet. With that, we are going to go into prayer, but the next thing we're going to do is, because this is the beginning of Advent, and every Sunday we're going to have Advent moments. And what that looks like is we'll have one or more people that'll come up and give the Advent moment, and you'll see what that is in just a moment. We are celebrating Advent like we do every year, and we do that together. The word Advent in Latin, it means to prepare, to wait in anticipation of the Christ, the divine. So Advent means to prepare or to wait in anticipation of the Christ, like the new birth within us. And it's reborn in us over and over and over again. Each Sunday, we represent Advent starting today, and it'll be faith and hope today, and then followed by peace, love, and joy as it comes alive in us. I'd like to bring my family up here, Tavion and Akosua, for our Advent moment.
Good morning. We are Rev Edith, Miss Akosua, and Tavion, and it is our pleasure and joy to share with you this Advent moment. So we begin by sharing the symbolic meaning of the Advent wreath. And the wreath it's circular and evergreen, and it represents God's endless love and life. And the candles, so we have 4 candles, and we light one for each week. And today we light the purple candle for faith and hope.
First, we light the Christ candle. Faith and hope. What do those mean? We talk about faith being the size of a mustard seed. I don't know if you've ever seen a real mustard seed, but it's really, 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 really small. But our faith is never that small. Our faith is what we are, who we are as powerful beings, as powerful humans, as powerful people, walking the world along with the salamanders and the elephants and the crows and every other thing and the plants. So faith. I have faith in you, and I have faith in myself. Hope. What does hope mean? Hope means it's everlasting. I can have hope no matter who, what, where, when, and why. I can have hope that I'm going to step forward, and when I make a misstep, my hope is that I can clean that up. So, faith and hope. What does that mean? It means I step into the world with faith, and I step into the world with hope. stand up and do the same thing when we get ready to leave. We won't have you do that now. Step forward in faith and then step forward in hope.
And together, we light this candle for faith and hope. Thank you. Thank you, family. And now let's take that into prayer. I invite you to still your minds and center into this now moment. Noticing your breath, how it goes in and out without any effort. Creating a space where hope and faith live. Taking a drink of the divine, acknowledging its presence as we pray. God, that which is everywhere and present, that which flows within each of us. We trust in the faith and the hope that is ever abiding. We trust in that inner knowing that leads and guides our way. We're asking that, that we are led in this moment and every moment to be in this service and in our lives. Now we trust by lovingly releasing this into the beingness that is the creation of all. And for this, we are so very grateful. And so it is. And so we let it be. Amen. And now we have our vision statement up on the board, on the screen. And I invite you to say it with me. Let's say it together. Being love, joy, and harmony, we expand the consciousness of oneness. Again, being love, joy, and harmony, we expand the consciousness of oneness. And now, is it time to dance? I've already set it up. I boogied all out when I got here this morning. They were jamming, so if you want to, that's fine. You can wiggle in your seat, whatever works.
Good morning, everybody. What she said. This was called Spirit Loves to Dance. I shine, feet dance, heart sing, when given a chance. Spirit loves to dance. Spirit loves to dance. Spirit loves to dance. Spirit loves to dance. Let's do that part again. Spirit loves to dance. Spirit loves to dance. Spirit loves to dance. Spirit loves to dance.
right? Yes. And I forgot something that quick. Where'd it go? There they are. Okay, I'm back. I'm disappearing and then I'm appearing. Hey, everybody. So I'm first up. You guys know we have a new board, and those of you who are here, I'd like you to come up front. So we have our board president now, Pamela Mills, and our vice president, Gloria Hawes. I have a little gift for you. And a gift for you. Yep. And so I gave you, did I give you? Yeah, here's yours. I was looking at it. And then Gloria. And then we have, yes, okay. So, huh? We're talking about how much we love each other. Oh, how much we love each other. Oh, well, see, it's a loving board. It's all about love today. And then we have Kevin. Treasurer. You're the treasurer. Kevin Flatt, the treasurer. And he already has a name badge because he was the treasurer last year. And then we have, he's going to also be the acting secretary for now. And then we have Bill Sunderman, and we have Sarah Collins, and we have Autumn Williams. Our board, this is our board, y'all. Oh, here. Doing two things at once. It's not very easy for me. Here you go. Here you go. Happy New Year. Thank you. You're welcome. That'd be our board. And then Akosua has a recognition. Come on up. This is, why not give gifts on December 1st, You don't get December 1st on a Sunday very often. You know that, right? Okay. Here you go.
So I'd like to ask Najeri, Sarah, Jill.
Jill's here.
Yeah,
there she is.
Okay.
She's got a sweater on.
Lisa.
Come on up. Don't be scared.
You won't bite.
No, not today anyway, because we ate turkey. Well, I didn't. They ate the turkey.
So these are a few, because there's one or two who come on occasion missing, but these are our YFM teachers, co-teachers. And they really step forward, and we are all grateful for them stepping forward and for them just being loving presence. Sometimes when I need to step away because I just need to breathe, they step right in. So I just want to let you know that Jill, after 4 years, is stepping down as the NGU. She and the guys, Andrew and Michael, and a guy we call Jonathan online, because he's online every single Sunday. She's done 4 years doing that, and she's stepping away from that. And so we just want to say thank you so much. These are for you, because red is the color of the month. And I kind of toppled between that and the yellow roses, because yellow roses means friends, and we're always going to be friends. But we got red, and yes, and here you go. Thank you so much for all you've done. Sarah, you already got one of these, so I'm not going to give you a second one because
you don't need to.
It's all about release and clutter, right? But I do appreciate Sarah's one of our newest teachers and has stepped in, and I want to say we're grateful and thank you. Najeri kind of, I sometimes say on a Sunday morning, got to be over. She will just step in. And so I truly, truly appreciate that. And should I?
No.
And I just had to check in on something. So I just want to say thank you so very, very much for all that you have done. You've been around for a long time, I understand. And Unity of Gaithersburg appreciates that. So thank you for stepping in. Lisa. Lisa comes from, I don't know, some mountain somewhere, way far away from here, and she gets here on Sundays. And so we so appreciate that. She also tells me that some of y'all, she's known from the time you were toddlers all the way through. So that tells you how long she's been showing up. So I truly have appreciated that. And we all have. So these are the teachers. Edie's not here, because she's another one who will step in whenever. So she often covers sometimes 2 or 3 Sundays a month. So there you are. These are our teachers, loving, kind, and gentle people. Thank you so much. Okay, I guess I'm on again. So, Christmas giving tree. Ah, ooh, ah. The envelopes on the tree list items that your giving supports. This year, we have expanded beyond items and services to gratitude. Many envelopes include what you might be grateful for, like Reverend Edith's Sunday talks. If these move you, please contribute in gratitude for them. You will also see a few envelopes in support of paying salaries. This is an acknowledgement that salaries make up the bulk of our expenses and give you the opportunity to show appreciation for our minister and staff. Find envelopes on the tree that resonate with you. Add a check or cash to the envelope and put it in the box next to the tree. There is also a QR code on the back of the envelope that will take you to the online giving form. Don't ask me about QR codes. Our annual chili fundraiser for Youth and Family Ministry will be in 2 weeks on December 8th after the service in the Education Building. Chili chefs are encouraged to bring their finest to earn bragging rights as the best chili of the year. Voting will be by purchasing tickets for $10 and then using them to vote by placing the tickets in the cup next to your favorite recipe. Come join us for this fun and tasty event. The Joyful Sunday Lunch Group. Judith and Dave Johnson are hosting a series of lunch gatherings after the Sunday service with the theme of What Brings You Joy. Today's lunch will be at Thai House. See Judith after the service for information. The Advent booklets are out there in the lobby. It starts today, and these booklets are free. I know that Reverend Edith has an article in there, so be sure and grab one for yourself, please. Hospitality team. We are seeking your assistance to increase the hospitality team. So far, we don't have enough people signing up to form the team. We need at least two more people to get this team going. If we can't get enough volunteers, listen, if we can't get enough volunteers, the hospitality table will be randomly stacked or stocked or overladen. There is a sign-up sheet in the lobby, and see our Friday newsletter to sign up. Moon Circle. Bet you didn't think there were going to be this many, did you? Moon Circle. The Women's Moon Circle will be on Friday, December 13th. A potluck supper will be followed by our sacred ceremony. Pre-registration is requested but not required. There is a registration sign-up in the lobby or via our website. Our foundation is prayer. Our prayer chaplains are trained to pray in confidence with you. Today's prayer chaplain is Dave. He's back there, tall fella. If you would like prayer time after service, please see him. There is also a box in the rear of the sanctuary where you can submit prayers, which our prayer team will add to their list of those to pray for. Next, we will have yes.
I saw the slide come up early, but I don't know, it got skipped. This Friday, Chandra will be back for a concert. So this is the last one of the year. You guys had a great time when she was here a couple of months ago, so she will be back, and you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great show. Thank you.
Okay. Amara, please come forward. Now we will have a Spanish version of the Daily Word.
Good morning, everybody. Aquí es la diaria palabra para domingo, diciembre 1, 2024. La palabra para hoy es esperanza y fe. La afirmación es inspirado por la esperanza y seguro en la fe. Inicio mi viaje de Adviento. Cuando comienza el Adviento, agradezco la oportunidad de reflexionar sobre lo que espero y afirmo para mi vida. La esperanza es una semilla, una posibilidad. Mi poder divino de mi imaginación permite que la semilla de la esperanza brote. Alimentada por la fe, la semilla echa raíces y crece transformándose en certeza. Tal vez alguna vez espere que Dios me ayudará. Ahora tengo fe en que a través del Cristo en mí puedo ayudarme a mí mismo. Quizás alguna vez espera para tener la vida de mis sueños. Ahora tengo fe en que puedo crear la vida que deseo a través de mis pensamientos y sentimientos. Yo creo. Utiliza estas palabras al comienzo de mi viaje de Adviento y en adelante. El versículo de la Biblia es de Colosenses capítulo 1, versículo 27. Dios quiso dar a conocer las riquezas de la gloria de que este misterio entre los no judíos, y que es Cristo y en ustedes la esperanza de gloria.
So here's the daily word for Sunday, December 1st, 2024. And our words for today are hope and faith. So let us affirm, inspired by hope and assured by faith, I begin my Advent journey. Inspired by hope and assured by faith, I begin my Advent journey. As Advent begins, I welcome the opportunity to reflect more deeply on what I hope for and what I affirm for my life. Hope is a seed, a possibility. My divine faculty of imagination allows the seed of hope to sprout. Nurtured by faith, the seed takes root and grows from I hope to I believe. I may have once hoped that God would help me. Now I have faith that through the Christ within, I can help myself. I may have once hoped for the life of my dreams. Now I have faith I can create the life I want to through the power of my feelings and my thoughts. I believe I mindfully use these words at the start of my Advent journey and beyond. And our Bible verse is from the book of Colossians, chapter 1, verse 27. To them God chose to make known how great among the Gentiles are the riches of the glory of this mystery, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. Now let's take a moment to reflect on the words for today, hope and faith.
And since this is the first Sunday of the month, it is Family Sunday, I think you figured that out by now. And I have a book. So anybody who's a children, teenager, or a child at heart, you can come on down and don't sit on those. Sit over here. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, so our book is One Voice. And it is written by Cindy McKinley and illustrated by Mary Gregg Burney. One Voice. Wonder what's that going to be about? Somebody in a microphone or something like that, you think? You think? Huh? Maybe? And I'm not reading it all. I'm just going to read some of it because it could be kind of long. All right, here we go. Today's the day, Jacob whispered to himself while standing at the bus stop. He thought of all the places a boy could go to ask for donations. He couldn't wait to start working on his new project. When the bus arrived, it was more crowded than usual, and Jacob sat in the last empty seat. The last empty seat. I know, it's like way in the back. Oh, well, when I was a teenager, I liked sitting in the back. That's what we like to do. So we could talk. You still do that too? Do you really? Oh, I was talking about a city bus where I lived. It was a city bus. They didn't have school buses in Gary, Indiana. You got on a city bus to go to school. At the next stop, a woman stepped onto the bus. Jacob noticed that she was soon to be having a baby. So he stood up politely and said, "Here, you can take my seat." And the woman was touched by the boy's thoughtful gesture and asked about his colorful donation can wrapped in bright yellow ribbons. That's not a toy. As Jacob excitedly explained his project, she dropped a few shiny coins that jingled into the empty can. "Good luck with your project," she says. "The world needs more people like you." So you see, she put money. She put money in a tin cup. Yeah. Oh, on a regular bus. Yeah, not a school bus. No. So he was walking home and he saw some other people, and somebody was doing some recycling. And so he passed her a bit of little kindness, and then there's the mail person. There's a mail person. I get excited about that because my grandma was a mail lady. Yeah, when I was a kid. And so the mail person came and was giving out the mail, and there were all these people that this gentleman saw, this little kid. And he was helping them, giving them daisies and to put in flower planters, and gave a daisy to the mail worker, the mail carrier. See, daisies right there. Yeah. Can you imagine that? Huh? Bless you. Yeah, getting some daisies while you're delivering the mail. What would you do with them? I don't even know. Oh, he gave it to another person. You see how they did? They're sharing their love by spreading it all around. So continuing on, bless you. Jumping to the back. Jacob thanked everyone for helping him raise enough money to buy 4 young maple trees planted around the new peace pole, kind of like the peace pole we have outside. He said, "I hope this memorial will inspire everyone, he said. If we all work together, we can make the world a more beautiful and peaceful place. I believe that each one of us, no matter how big or small, can make a difference in this world. All we have to do is try." So you see, he filled his can up while he was giving all that love and the daisies and the lady. So the ceremony had ended and everybody was cheering. And he realized that the last ribbon was missing. Seeing the disappointment on Jacob's face, a teacher stepped forward to offer him the yellow ribbon from her card. He was so surprised he didn't know what to say. This was the same woman he had met on the bus several weeks ago. What? But now she was holding her new baby. Look at that, she got a baby. It's strapped all up like that with some fabric. like my hair. She took, imagine, taking this and wrapping the baby in it. Yeah, okay. And so the baby's all wrapped up on her, and he said, he said, "Thank you so much for the ribbon. Thank you so much." As he tied the ribbon around the last tree. So he put the ribbons on the tree. And she said, he said, "I wish my dad was here. He's away on duty." Get that? Duty, right? He's in the military. And he's away, and he really missed him. Jacob's wish brought a tear to the teacher's eye. What you said up there was really inspiring, and I bet your dad is proud of you. You've shown that everyone can make a difference, and most of all, that even one small voice can change the world. This was all about hope, all about faith. He had faith he'd fill that can up so he can buy the 4 trees. And then he got blessed by the teacher that ended up having a baby. That's the end of the story. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody.
It's all about your perception. Hey, are you a pauper or a superstar? So you act, so you feel, so you are. It ain't about the size of your car, it's about the size of the faith in your heart. There's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You gotta thank God for that. Oh, there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Oh, in the back country of Brazil, I met a young brother that made me feel that I could accomplish anything. You see, just like me, he wanted to sing. He had no windows and no doors. He lived a simple life and was extremely poor. On top of that, he had no eyesight, but that didn't keep him singing from seeing the light. He said, "What's it like in the USA? All I did was complain." He said, "Living here is paradise." He taught me the paradise is in your mind. There's hope. Doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Oh, there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Every time I turn on the TV, somebody's acting crazy. If you let it, it will drive you crazy. But I'm taking back my power today. Gas prices, they keep on rising. The government, they keep on lying. But we gotta keep on surviving, keep living our truth and do the best we can. There's hope. Doesn't cost a thing to smile. Better, doesn't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Oh, there's hope. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You better thank God for that. Oh, stand up for a smile. Oh, stand up for your rights. Keep shining your light and show the world your smile. Yeah, there's hope. Doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. You gotta thank God for that. Oh, there's hope. Doesn't cost a thing to smile. You don't have to pay to laugh. Gotta thank God for that. Oh, there's hope.
So it's okay to smile, isn't it? It's okay to have a little bit of hope too, right? And sometimes we don't know that we need to call on hope and to call on faith. Yes? And sometimes, just every now and then. Make sure this thing is working. Yep, it's on. All right. Now, Jacob in the book, he had the hope and the faith that he could fill that can up. He really didn't know, right? Because it's an empty can. If it could actually be filled up so that he could achieve his goal to have the 4 trees. And yet, nature abhors a vacuum. Something needs to be filled in it. And for him, by having that faith and that hope, he was able to see what he saw in his own mind, his own inner knowing, that he was able to actually see it before it actually could happen. So it's faith beyond belief, faith and hope beyond belief. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I play with my phone a lot. I mean, you know, it's everywhere I go. You imagine where I may take it. It's sitting next to me in the bed, you know, so if I wake up in the middle of the night, I can check and see why. I don't know why I'm so connected. But have you ever, when you're getting text messages, have you ever gotten a text message or sent a text message you didn't mean to send to that person? Huh? Yeah, you ever had that happen? Huh? And you wanted to pull it back. And you push send and then it went. Or called somebody that you didn't mean to call. Like I have all these people's names, like, let me make it up, Jacob. And I may have 5 Jacobs in my phone. And I think I'm calling that Jacob, but I called it Jacob, and it was 4 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, on the West Coast. It was 7 here. I couldn't take it back. It was like, oh. In that moment, I don't want to breathe because I didn't mean to call that Jacob. Yeah. And it happened like that precisely 9 years ago. Grandmother Wanda Dench sent a group text message to her grandsons. And she said to them, Thanksgiving dinner is at my house on November 24th at 3 p.m. She received a text back saying, who's this? She then said, Grandma. That sounds like me. That my grandkids they decided I'm named Grandma so that, yeah, I can relate. And the text then followed with, send me a picture. So Wanda sends a picture, and the guy said, he said, you're not my grandma, but can I come to dinner? And Wanda said, of course, that's what grandmas do. Yeah. And she later found out that her grandson had changed his phone number 6 months before. This Thanksgiving, a few days ago, was the 9th year straight that they had had dinner together. Jamal was a black guy that was 17 at the time. I know it's all over the place now, but back then, 9 years ago, it wasn't. And instead of Jamal going to her house this year, she went to where his aunt was, which was about 2 hours from where she lived at. And even though she had gotten a breast cancer diagnosis in October, she made it her point to be there. Now, here's the thing that baffles me. How could a Caucasian grandmother invite a teenage African-American boy to her house, and she didn't know him at all? Would you let a teenage boy come to your house? And you didn't know him? And they were from a different city? Would you do it? Look, you don't have to answer it because I don't think I would. I'm just being real with you. I don't care what color they are. Teenage, They come with things and ways of being, right? And then I would just judge that. It's a very, very interesting thing. But our Bible verse tells us, I'm trying to move this thing. Why ain't you moving? It says it's on. Help me out. Kevin, can you move that for me? Because it's not moving for me. There we go. Our Bible verse comes from Hebrews, the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1, and it says, "Now faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." Maybe I'm supposed to do it this way. Anyway, they couldn't see what was possible for them 9 years before. Like, that they would embark on something that would last year after year after year. They could not have foreseen that. And you know what? Wanda's family was afraid. I'm sure that they were in her ear going, "What, you crazy? You're not letting him come to your house." But Wanda listened to her inner knowing, the inner calling that just said to her, yeah, that's what grandmas do. And I'm embarking on a journey by a theologian by the name of Howard Thurman, thank you. And in the Living Wisdom of Howard Thurman, he talked about the inner calling by saying, whatever it is that I am to do, whatever may be the purposes of life, whatever may be the design, the order, and the will of God, the only equipment God has is what I have. Do you get that? That's why I put them on the screen. Like the only equipment that God has is what we already have within us. You see, Wanda already had that within her. She got that inner knowing, that's what grandmas do, and invited the 17-year-old black boy to her house. And as I was looking at it, it's all over the place. People magazine, it's all over the place. They're talking about them again and again and again and again. This friendship that started as not a friendship 9 years ago has seen each of them through the ebbs and flows of their life, including her husband passing away in 2020 during the COVID crisis. And now with her health situation, and they keep doing it, and they keep seeing each other, right? Like, is she not a grandma? That it doesn't matter, really, whether it's a grandma that is by blood, right? Or by the will of God within her. For her to give that love that only grandmas could do. She had the faith of the power of God flowing through her to say yes. She had the faith of the power of God that flows through her to say yes. Now, what is our inner calling? What is it that only can be equipped as us, as our calling? Yeah? And that calling can be one thing 1 minute and something else another minute. It kind of ebbs and flows. The calling can be that career that we happen to have or not. But what is our calling as we continue to get closer to the end of this year and really look at what it's like to be the beloved community? What is our inner calling? What is our life's purpose? Is it practicing showing up as kindness and love to others? Perhaps it's texting and words that may fill the empty places and spaces in someone's heart. The text messages, the words that we say could possibly be filling up someone who doesn't know they need it. We don't know what happens on the other side of it, even if it's the wrong text message, supposedly. There's somebody right then and there needed God to show up as us. Yes. That needed the Spirit of God, that equipment of God to move through us in a way that radiates out that love to someone else. Yes? That there are no mistakes. We might call them mistakes if it's 4 a.m. But there are no mistakes. And this brings us to our power of the month of December, which is life. And it is the ability to enliven. What is enliven? What is it? What do you think? What is enliven? Anybody? Yes. To quicken one's spirit. Did you get that? To enliven is to quicken one's spirit. And it's not just for us. We can't keep it. We need to be willing to give it away. Yeah? That's why we give. It's not just because we want to spend money. Yeah? That we want to give it away. Anybody else? I saw a hand back there. What is enliven? Breathe life into. So when we're breathing the breath of God, right? The equipment, our equipment here, yes? And so we have this breath that it quickens from within us and it radiates out as the breath of God. I know, right? And sometimes we just forget. And the disciple is Judas, which I was like, oh, do we have to? Yes, 12 months, 12 disciples. He represents the cleansing of selfishness, allowing the life force to flow to each and every part of his body. You see, that's what Jacob did. Yes. That's what Wanda did. And that's what we do. That we're able to live our life in a way that has us wanting to give and receive love. Because that's all any life is all about. It's really all about love. And if it doesn't appear to be love, it's a cry for love, as they say in the Course of Miracles. It's a cry for love. And how many people do we know out there that have this cry, right? That really, really, really want someone to love them. And the corresponding color is what? Red. You know it. You got red. You got red. You got red. And the location in the body is the generative organs. You can figure that out. With life, we must have faith and hope. Yes. Faith and hope are a deep inner knowing which guides our actions and reactions. I would like us to say that together, please. Faith and hope are a deep inner knowing which guides our actions and reactions. So we can think about Jacob. We can think about Wanda. Yes? And we can know that with their faith, it radiated out to Jamal, that it radiates out to us, and that people are just amazed that these people could be doing this for 9 years in a row. Because Wanda got that inner knowing. The equipment that God gave her, that she already had, that we already have, that we're already called to do and to be. And when we have faith and hope beyond belief, we're able to meet a need as it arises. There are needs out there, folks. There are needs out there. Sometimes it's as easy as letting someone in front of us, not knowing where they're going. I always tend to think people, oh, they must be on their way because somebody's having a baby. I mean, it helped me not swear, folks. Okay. Yeah, well, it's true. In life, we live by having faith and hope. In life, we live by lifting others up. In life, we live by living our purpose. In life, we live by spreading our joy. Faith, hope, purpose, joy, love. That's all we got to do, right? And our affirmation for today can assist us with getting there for the week. I'm going to say it once and then invite you to say it with me. I am trusting my inner faith and hope to inform me how to love you more. Together? I am trusting my inner faith and hope to inform me how to love you more. Again, I am trusting the inner faith and hope to inform me how to love you more. Now let's just take that in for a moment as we move into our time of meditation. I invite you to join me in closing your eyes if you haven't already. And just be with this moment. Be love. Be peace. Be faith. And be hope. And just allow ourselves to rest in the stillness of knowing that we live, move, and have our beingness as the equipment of God. And as we take a moment to create the space between the words, we soak in these words: life, love, faith, hope, purpose, living life beyond that which we think we know, and trust. And as we move into the silence, we take any of these words with us that resonate: faith, hope, love, purpose, joy. And we rest in the stillness, knowing that God is here, moving through us now. In the silence, we join our hearts and minds together and go deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper. I am. I am. Let these words be yours. I am faith. I am hope. I am purpose. I am joy. I am love. And in the stillness of this moment, may we know this. May we know this deeply within as the equipment of God, that we already have it, our purpose. Perhaps our purpose is to simply love beyond love. And as we gently bring ourselves back to the space and time, may we know love as that which is, for God is love. Love is God, and we are the image and likeness. In this moment, we declare it, and we let it be. And so it is. Amen.
I'm on the verge of a new beginning. I see a change I gotta make. I'm getting lots of signals about the road that I must take. I'm feeling stronger every day. With a leap of faith, I'll be on my way. Played it safe for so long, afraid to take a chance, but I'm ready to go forward. Can't leave life to circumstance. I'm feeling stronger every day. With a leap of faith, I'll be on my way. Lock into a better groove. I don't wanna waste one moment looking back with no regret. And I know that the solution lies in making that first step. I'm reaching for the stars. They don't seem so far away. Take me by the hand, see the dawn of a new day. I'm feeling stronger every and the time is right, and I see the light with a leap of faith. I'll be on my way. I'm on my way. Just a leap of faith, leap of faith, leap of faith. I'm on my way. Just a little bit of leap, little bit of leap, little bit of a leap, and I'll be on my way. With a leap of faith. With a leap of faith.
And now is our time of giving and generosity. This is a way that, you know, when we are talking about love, this is what love looks like. It's giving and generosity. It is how this building transformed from a garage to a church. Okay, because someone 40 years ago had a vision, had the inner knowing of the possibility of what this could be. And so we have opportunities for you to give. There's a triangle, it's a picture of it on the screen, but a little triangle giving box back in the back. You can take the QR code and put your phone up to it and click on that, and it'll take you to our giving. You can text to give. It has the phone number there. And you can go to our website, which also has a way for you to give. Those are the ways we give. And here's another one. If you don't want to have to think about it, we have continuous giving, where you sign up, and like I do, because then that way I don't have to remember a check or forget the check or any of that. And so it's just automatic giving that comes out every time I get paid. I give money back to the church. So with that, we have our love offering blessing. Yes. And let's say this together, all right? Rub your hands together, like as if you had like a whole $1,000 of money in your hand, like this. Yes, I'm imagining 1,000. How big is that in dollars? Let's say the love offering blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am so grateful. Grateful for y'all. All right, here we go.
So we had a hiccup during this. Fauna was supposed to read the daily word today. So we have an agreement now that she will sit up next to me so that that doesn't happen again, because Reverend Edith and I didn't communicate, because I thought Fauna was going to do it. She thought Tavion was going to do it. So we've talked about that. Yep, we got it. We got a plan. Okay, so today's December 1st, and it's also World AIDS Day. So we had a smidgen of a conversation about what that means and how that has impacted our world community and why I'm wearing a red ribbon. And so the other thing is we talked about hope and faith, yes, and had some interesting discussions about that. And I do just want to say one more thing. In their packet is the December calendar. Put it on your refrigerator, please, so you know who, what, when, where, and why. And so whose hand's going up first? Who wants to start? Okay, yours went first, yours went second.
I am the light of the world. I live as the light.
You are the light of the world. You live as the light.
We live as the light.
And please stand for our closing songs. I invite you to go out and trust from within the faith and hope that you have so it can inform you how to love each other, how to love me, how to love our neighbors, how to love the world. Have a wonderful week, my friends. Bye for now.
Oh, when the saints come marching in, when the saints come marching in, oh, I want to be in the saints come marching in. Oh, when the saints come marching in. When the saints come marching in. Oh, yes, I wanna be in that number. When the saints come marching in. Oh, I wanna be in that number. When the saints go marching in.